All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy freaking Monday. What up, everybody? Happy morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, man. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. We're back at it. A lot of you guys probably some of you guys probably only have like 3 days of work this week, maybe like 2. Right? So this week is Thanksgiving, the week of giving. Thanksgiving's on Thursday. So hopefully you guys did your Thanksgiving shopping over the weekend. Man, I sure did. And dude, let me tell you guys something. The grocery store yesterday was packed. The grocery store yesterday was packed, like packed. Stupid packed. So I think it was like probably the worst time to go to the grocery store, but like I said, you had to do what you gotta do. Thankful for you, cutie. Oh gosh, what up, King James? Happy Monday, Raffy in chat. What up, Siobhan? Baba Booey, what up? Brittany in the building, what's good? Kicks Bear, I see you. Benito, Karma Fuel in the building. Stone Cody, Casanova Kane, Elmigos, B Smitty, Cushy Souls, Influence, I see you, my guy. What's good, Mr. Exclusive? What's goody? What's good, everybody? Good morning, bread and butter, man. I can't get a day off to save my life. Ready for the new contract in 2024. There you go. Peyton, what up? Ricky in the building, what's good? Brady for the 22 months re-up. Thanks, Mr. Exclusive, for the reminder. Did he re-up this morning? Yeah, he did. Mr. Exclusive with the 22 months. He says, hit that like button on the way in. Shouts my boy, Mr. Exclusive. And Brittany with the 22-month re-up. Man, we're almost at 2 years. Jeez. Almost at the 2-year mark. Mr. Stanley, what up? Big Ron's Kicks in the building, what's good? Deleon, Marcus, what up? J Bays in the building, what's good? 4-day week with holiday for Thursday and Friday. There you go. Ricky, what up, man? Jamie in the building. Dex, yo, let me tell you something about for this Thursday or this week in general. We actually have a good amount of drops this week. We have what? We have Ma Maniére Jordan 5s. Okay. We have, I don't know if you guys care too much of the Wheat 13s that's dropping tomorrow. Wheat 13s are dropping, Fear 3s. And what else do we have this week? I think that's it. I don't know why, Nike should have made this drop a little bit more they should have just made it more public, meaning the April SBs. It just sucks that that is one shoe that we don't know if it's dropping or not. I don't know. Like, there's been so many people hitting me up asking me, yo, Rav, do you know if the April SB Dunk lows are dropping? I said, I don't know. Like, there's absolutely zero excitement for this week. I feel like Ma Maniére, it's not, me personally, I don't think it's Ma Maniere's fault. Like, for the Ma Maniére Jordan 5s to be like a shoe that everyone's excited for. Like, no one's excited about Ma Maniére 5s. Good morning, fam. What up, Alan? What's good? Francisco, good morning to you. Influence, thank you so much for the 22-month re-up. Air Mag next to the name, coming soon. Bang, bang, Nana gang. You already know, Influence. There was a huge win yesterday, and then it felt even more better to see Seattle Seahawks lose. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, Seattle lost yesterday, Niners win, dude. W. Raffle should be going out for April's this week. Yeah, it's just there's no April's dropping on the Nike sneakers app this week. It just, I don't know. There's just nothing to be excited for. I mean, I just feel like a lot of people change their energy a little bit on the Jordan 5s, Ma Manieres. It's not like they think it's an ugly shoe, but since how the white pair kind of went down, I don't know. I just feel like some people are just not, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because it's not dropping until Friday. I don't know. Maybe that could be the case. Browns, baby, Mr. Stanley. What up, man? Let's go Lions. There we go. F the Niners. I'm keeping the same energy. What up, BJ? What's good, bro? What up, BJ? Appreciate you. No, dude, football was pretty good. I mean, I think the Jets game was so boring. I don't know, dude. I can't watch Bills play. Like, I don't know. Something about Buffalo Bills, like, I just get bored watching them play. I don't know. I just do. My Chargers are down bad, yeah, but Keenan Allen went off, dude. Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert just doesn't know how to finish games. I think that's what it is. Justin Herbert just does not know how to finish games. I'm excited to be alive. Good morning, good beautiful people. What up, Rahus? What's good, bro? November 27th is April. Skate Shops drops, yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be a sneakers drop. That's the real question, man. What up, Bob? What up, bro? I don't know why my comments aren't showing up. And doesn't allow me to donate either. What up, Drex? What's good, bro? Unless you're on mobile, Drex, that could be it. Like, sometimes on mobile, it's kind of weird because, like, I've tried to donate on a couple other streams before, like in the past, and like when you use your phone, I always try to double click and it just doesn't want to go through. I don't know what it is. I think it's a YouTube glitch. It only works mainly on like desktop. There's no sneakers drop, Rami says. No sneakers drop for the Aprils. Doesn't that suck? I feel like the Aprils was like a shoe that like everyone was anticipating for, you know? Aprils was like something that everybody was anticipating for, and it just sucks that we cannot get it, you know? Yo, Malcolm, what up, man? Eric in the building was good. He says, go Birds. Yeah, they played today against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. They do play today. My ugly couch shoes never delivered. Gonna have to charge back soon. Really, your Adidas grandma shoes. What up, Chevy Rise? What's good? I'm always on mobile, Beastman. He says. How about them Texans? Yeah, they're looking good, dude. Even the Broncos, they won 2 in a row, which is really, really weird to see that the Broncos are finally winning some games. But AFC is stacked, and you know it's going to be very, very tough for any team to really. It's going to be a race to the playoffs. That's how it's going to go. The race to the playoffs. EU has an April's sneakers drop. I did see that. But question, chat. I want to have a little discussion. Before we get started of our day of drops this morning, because we do have drops this morning. I want to ask you guys, did anyone go for the Jordan 4s on Saturday? I know it didn't go live. I was pretty busy on Friday packaging everybody's order. Anybody that purchased the hat, your order has been officially shipped. UPS, dude, Thank goodness I used my dad's car because every single order or every single hat actually fit in his car. It was cut it close, but we managed to fit everybody's order in one truck and one ride. And dude, I showed up to UPS on Saturday and I said, yo, I want to let you know I have about 160 units. And he was like, he looked at me, he said, how many? I said, over like about 160. Bro, it was like, dude, his eyes were like, hello? Like, what? And it was like, I was telling the dudes, like, dude, it's barely a pound. So he wasn't that upset. He wasn't that upset. It was like less than a pound. Like of a box, so it wasn't that crazy. My hat is out for delivery. There you go, Cass. Your hat is already out for delivery. Holy smokes! Your hat is out for delivery. Casanova Kane says, dude, it's only been like a day and a half. He already has this. Dude, this is the reason why I wanted to ship it out before this week, because Thanksgiving is around. Dude, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up, so that's the reason why I was like, dude, on Saturday I was working. I was like, Friday and Saturday I was working, chat. Man, shit sucks. I was tired. Like, imagine, dude, next time what I'm gonna do, I need to end up getting a label maker, because what had happened was, dude, it took me about like 8 to 9 hours to like package every hat. You guys, dude, next time I'm gonna get a label maker, because I had to use my printer. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I have a printer, and then I have these label things that you could just slip the labels in and then you stick it on the box. But I didn't realize how long that was going to take, because when I printed out off the printer, I had to cut it, like the extra paper that was around it. So I had to do like arts and crafts basically, and that took me more time than I thought it was going to be. So, but there you go. I'm glad that some of you guys are getting your hat at a good certain time. I think you East Coast people might be getting it a little later, just because you guys, depending on where you live. So I know some of you guys live in the West Coast, but there you go. But it was tiring, but it was all well worth it, because you guys definitely killed it. I was happy. We managed to ship everything out at a good time. Nike needs to take some notes, dude. Nike needs to hire me to do their shipping. You feel me? Like I don't know how Nike could do it, but hey, we managed to do it though. But guys, I wanted to have this discussion. I didn't go live on Saturday just because I was like just beat and tired. But let's talk about the very first. Not very first. I'm not gonna say very first. Okay, I'm not gonna say very first. Soul Shoe Security, thank you so much for the 1 year re-up. 1 year. Did you drop a surprise in a random box? Multiple. Okay, multiple. I gave away a couple red RC hats, Rafi Collects hats. The 2 Travis Scott t-shirts are in there, and as well as the SB Dunk Low April note giveaway is in there as well. Okay, I know exactly what order number got it, because like I went back because everything was on the ground when I end up packaging every single order, and I labeled every single number on there by order number, and I did see the number, but I'm not gonna say it. I hope the person that got it ends up hitting me up, because the note is very obvious. Like, you cannot miss the note. Okay, if you ordered a hat, okay, and if you get a note, you cannot. There's no way this person is gonna miss the note. That's all I gotta say. All right. But like I said, hopefully, the person that gets it hits me up on time. Because I know some people gets their orders different days and shit. So hopefully, hopefully we'll find that out by like next week or some shit. Maybe this week or next week. So we'll see what happens. It should be cool. Should be fun. But anyways, guys, all right. This is not the first time, but it's been a very, very long time. A very, very long time. But we have the Air Jordan 4 olives sitting. Okay? Sitting in basically full size run on the Nike sneakers app. Okay? In 2023, I you know what I'm saying? Like, we finally see a Jordan 4 sitting. And like, the thing is, like, people, like, I mentioned this on Twitter. I mentioned this on Twitter, and I mentioned this, you know, we talked about a little bit on the stream. People are like, oh, it's because the colorway's trash, this and this. This is this shoe is this. Bro, the Kenyan 4s dropped last year, and those sold out, right? We had there was some Jordan 4s. I feel like we've seen worse. They crafts though, okay, but listen, the other crafts sold out. What are you talking about? The Jordan 4 crafts, they dropped this in the beginning of this year. Those sold out. Kenyan 4s sold out, and those were a woman's exclusive. And they dropped tons of pairs of those. Listen, Jordan 4s, you know, Jordan 4's best silhouette of all time, huh? Why are you surprised? Because Jordan 4 is the wave. That was the wave. Dunks and Jordan 4s, you know what I'm saying? Or basically, why? The only thing I'm surprised about that there's a full size run. That's what I'm trying to figure. You know, I'm trying not figure out, but I'm surprised there's a full size run. I would thought there would be there'd be like, you know, some size that would sell out, but I'm telling you this right now, I think everyone is kind of over Jordans in a way. I don't think anyone, now I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying there's some people that are kind of falling off on just wanting to buy Jordans anymore, because it's like, I don't know if it's getting boring. I don't know if it's like things that people don't want. Obviously, I mean, the price point is definitely has one factor that has to do with it, because it's $210 at retail is kind of, that's pretty high. I mean, most shoes that dropping this week, we got Ma Maniere's. People just spent money on Ma Maniere's last week. The Gratitude 11 shock drop, tight boots. So that's what we had last week. So that's why my assumption is that a lot of people are passing on the shoe. Plus, there's no resale. So at some point, everything has to come down, right? At some point, the prices have to go down. At some point. DMP coming up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying at some point, prices got to go down, right? So this is like, the thing is like, we've been in this situation before where we've seen a lot of shoes sit, and then eventually something comes up, and then like, I think right now, I feel like we're in like that NMD phase. I'm gonna explain why. Chris Kicks, thank you so much for the 2-month re-up. Yo, Raph, I'm getting my collection family hat on the 28th. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are, they officially, you know, shipped out on Saturday. So I'm glad that you guys are getting notifications that it got shipped out. So I just feel like we're at a phase where, like, you know, where like people are just over, you know, the same shit. That's why I feel like about how NMDs were. Like, I feel like NMDs is just like the dunks, right? Because like when NMDs first dropped, everyone was going crazy. And this was during the time when I was still working at Champs. And one of my coworkers told me, he said, yo, just wait, dude. NMDs are going to be like on sale on the walls, on like sitting. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be like floating ducks. They're going to oversaturate the NMDs, and everyone's not going to want it because there's just so many colorways. And that's how it is with these dunks too. There's so many colorways. There's just so many of them dropping, and eventually everyone's just gonna go get over it. And I think everyone's basically, I feel like a lot of people are over the dunks. I wouldn't necessarily say like SBs, but like I would say like just regular dunks. I mean, look what happened. Nike stopped making dunk highs. Like you don't see dunk highs anymore. Like regular dunk highs, because every single dunk high that Nike has made sat. That, you know what I'm saying? Like they officially stopped making them. All you see is dunk lows. You don't ever see no dunk high regular dunks. Not Nike sure loves to oversaturate a silhouette, and that's what they do, that because they know that it's working out for them, because a lot of people are buying. You think they made a lot or too much? I don't necessarily think they made too much. I mean, that's kind of the question is kind of the same thing. Think a lot or too much. I think that's what people wanted. People wanted more pairs. Isn't that what the people wanted? Is that they want more pairs, release more pairs, Nike. I'm tired of seeing all these L's, this, and then like when they do put tons and tons of pairs, it's just crazy, because like you see a lot of videos and you see a lot of content that kind of go based off like, oh, it's too limited, like they need to drop, more and more pairs so more people could hit. But when there's more pairs to get handed out, it seems like no one really wants them. But I see why, and we've explained this before, is that like there's a lot of people that could get the shoe for like a discounted price, I mean, it's kind of like, it's not common sense, but it's like, the logic of it, it's like, all right, yeah, if I could get this under retail later, if it's available now for retail, then I could easily get this later for under retail. So why should I why should I keep rushing myself to buy a shoe that I could get it for a discounted price later? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nowadays, like, it's like we have so many shoes to a point where like, all right, we could get the shoe later, or I could get the shoe anytime I want to, because they're sitting everywhere. They're sitting in stores, they're sitting online. So it's like shoe sitting is necessary for brick and mortar. It's all good, and that's fine. That's totally fine. If we see if an SB, listen, if there's one day where like an SB drops and we see a full size of an SB, that's whenever we know it's like, holy smokes, dude, Nike needs to come up with something new. Because I'm telling you this right now, the way the streams are going and the way how content is going right now and everything, it's just like no one is really worried about shoes right now. Nobody's worried about shoes right now. Nobody's worried about shoes. Nobody is. Everyone is like really focused on real life shit, and that's fine. That's totally fine. It's what a time to be alive. Exactly. And we're going to come back to this one day. We're going to come back to this, be like, wow, this is crazy how like, I feel like some people are going to start wishing that things were sitting again. That's where we're going to get to a point, right? So someone mentioned that like a couple weeks back that history repeats itself. I mean, shoot. It looks like we're in it right now. Looks like we're in that. What almost happened to the Be True SB 2.0s. Be True SB 2.0s. Okay. I'm worried about shoes just going back getting SBs from the past years. Yeah, who knows? At some point, economy, bro, 100%. I mean, at some point, if Nike stops making or slows down on SBs, and then something it always happens, like there's going to be something new that there's going to be something new that people end up going to be jumping on. I'm just wondering what's going to be like the new like wave. Right now is like SB dunks. I don't think anything like dunks in general is going to beat anything, like is going to beat that, unless it's like just totally something. Government almost shut down again. Money is tight. Yeah, I did see that. When I was working for the government, like they called it what? They called it furlough, where like they can't pass a bill or something like that. And so like they would have to send like certain people home, mostly like contractors. If you're not like guaranteed, then they just send you home with no pay, which is shitty for a lot of people. And, you know, it's shitty for a lot of people for that type of reason, because it is the holiday season. You know, Christmas around the corner. You know, dude, I feel like people are gonna start Christmas shopping early. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people are gonna start Christmas shopping early. I hate Christmas time. I love Christmas time because the vibes, but like it's like, you know, like for us, like I have, not including my kids, I have like 10 nephews and nieces, like total. So in my family, what we do, we don't buy everyone gifts. We just focus on the kids. Like I don't know about you guys, but we focus on the kids because there's already a lot of nieces and nephews. So we always tell each other, like me and my sisters tell each other, we're like, all right, we're just buying Christmas gifts for the kids, and that's it. You know, everybody else is just like, we could like, as for me, like I don't ask anything for Christmas because like I'm like, dude, like I could just go buy it myself. Like I don't need anything for Christmas. It's like I rather focus on like my kids, have them happy, and I'm okay. Like I enjoy more watching my kids open gifts. Like I really do. I genuinely love watching my kids open gifts. It's definitely crappy being temporarily employed. Yeah, it sucks. I'm done Christmas shopping. I finished yesterday. There we go. My grandma started Christmas shopping in October. She's I mean, hey, that's smart if she started, you know, shopping in October, so it saves her a headache. I save all my money though this year to buy gifts. You better off waiting till Black Friday or after Christmas sales. I'm not going broke for them motherfuckers. Oh my gosh. I feel you, bro. It's all about the kids. It is, dude. It is. It really is. It really is. Cause as an adult now, like now that I'm in like, now that I have kids and I have, you know what I'm saying, I'm like settled in with my own, you know, my own place and shit. It's like, I just like, you know, I just love what, like last year when I saw my kids open gifts, that was like such a good feeling. Because normally my kids get shy to open gifts. But last year, oh man, they were just tearing everything apart, dude. They were opening everything. They even opened the stuff that my parents got me, and like my sister got me something last year, and I let my kids open it. I didn't even open it myself. I just let my kids open it. I'm excited to spend the holidays with my children. Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? You know, it's always a great time for sure. I copped the Olives, got every shoe just about I wanted this year. There you go. My girlfriend wanted a LV bag for Christmas. She's getting a Supreme bag instead. There you go. Christmas became a oh my gosh. Working Black Friday for me. Got to be a long shift, dude. Black Friday. I remember working at Champs on Black Friday. Holy smokes. It's not the same. I don't think Black Friday shopping is even the same anymore. Like I don't even know what people buy. You copping the Certified Lover Boy? I think we are going for them this week. But make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Greatly appreciate it. It's going to be a slow week, I think. It is going to be a slow week because there's nothing really exciting that we're going to get this month. Like next month, we only have Gratitude 11s, Powerpuff Girls, SBs, and Kobe's. That's all we have for next month. We're getting into the end of 2023, chat. We're getting the end of 2023. I'm ready to chalk 2023. I'm really am. I'm ready to chalk 2023. But this morning, guys, we have the dunks. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Nike RTFKT Dunk Genesis. I don't know if you guys heard of this shoe, but this shoe is dropping today online at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I think some of you guys mentioned this before. It's definitely a different shoe for sure. But this dropped, I think they did a pre-order. If you guys went to ComplexCon LA, they did like some sort of pre-order sale at ComplexCon over the weekend, which was the 18th and 19th, and they have a public release today, which is on this website today at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and it looks like they have a second drop at 8 p.m. today at Eastern time. So that's 5 p.m. PST. Definitely a weird looking shoe. I'm not sure what the retail is on this sneaker, but I know this shoe is set to drop today. And also, what's it called? You're not going to be it's basically a pre-order, so you're not going to get your shoe until like next year. So I don't know what the retail is on this sneaker. but you're not gonna get this shoe until next year supposedly. So I don't know. It's definitely a weird looking shoe. I feel like this would be like more of like an NFT type shoe. I don't know, if like, you know, something that Nike kind of creates where, all right, if you're an NFT holder, you get access to this sneaker, you know. Retail is $222. Can you drop the link for the dunks? Yeah, of course. I think it's this one. I mean, either or, it's both. I think it's like specifically for the password. I mean, this is the password page, so here's the link to it. B Smitty has the link right there. There's the link. I'll make sure I pin it as well. I'll make sure I pin it. So if you're interested in that, that's dropping today at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Definitely a weird looking shoe. Definitely a weird looking shoe. Is it something that I need? Probably not. I mean, $222 for this dunk is insane. I don't even know what the technology is behind the shoe. I really don't. Like, watching this, they make the shoe look like you could, like, it glows in the dark or something, but it doesn't. It's just all animation. Trying so hard to be cool, to be a cool nerd. You can't just buy it with your card. You need a ETH. Has to connect your MetaMask wallet. Okay. So not everybody could just buy this. I'm not 100% familiar of how you could buy this shoe, but I feel like I could see something like Nike doing something different. It doesn't even light up, right? What are those? Amigo says, will sneakers have an EA for the 11s? Yeah, most likely, Matthew. You most likely will get exclusive access on the Nike sneakers app for the 11s. DSG, there most likely will be a DSG sign up for this for the 11s as well. So don't be surprised if you will see that soon. It's something NFT related. Has some tag things where you can scan it. Okay. I don't really get the whole concept, the whole NFT stuff with Nike. Like, I really don't get it. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's like too bougie for me. Like, I like just something plain and simple, if that makes sense. Meaning, like, release the shoe and let me put in my credit card, Apple Pay, whatever the case is. Let me have that option. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have to, you know, purchase or be a part of the whole NFT bullshit Nike, I don't want to do that. It's dumb. It's stupid. I get what Nike's trying to do, but it's stupid. Respectfully. Just give me the shoe, put my credit card in. I'll be okay with that. You know? All this extra shit, like, it's like, you're doing too much, Nike. They're trying to bring back NFT. It's been dead. Rafi's getting too old. Yeah, I'm not even getting too old. I just like things simple. Seriously, like, I don't really hear too many people like talk about like Nike NFT. I don't hear anybody really talking about the whole Nike NFT. It's just people have no time and day to really invest into like something like this. Hitting on a size 13 SB is still impossible. NFT is a digital ownership. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but I'm just putting my own opinion about it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting my opinion about it. It's just something different. I don't mind it. Yeah, I guess it is something different. I guess it's something different. I'm just putting my own opinion. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to shoot shots on anybody that has it. Dead or not, Nike and Adidas going hard with it. They really are. The white one or gray one look more like an Air Max. Yeah, there's two different colorways. Like, there's a I saw it on Discord. Let me see. There's a white pair, and then there's this black and gray pair. Let's see. It's this one right here. That's the colorway, and then you have the purple. It looks more pink in this picture, but I think it's purple and black. And then you have this colorway right here. It low-key doesn't even look like a dunk. Like, it low-key doesn't even look like a dunk. It's just these two shoes dropping today. These two right here. It doesn't even look like a dunk. Anything else releasing today? This simple, try Taco Bell's new simple breakfast taco. Dude, I hate Taco Bell. Like, I hate Taco Bell. Nah, not for $230. Rami, quit the cap. All right, Rami, because Rami, let me tell you something this, Rami. If this was an SB, you'd be all over this. Rami, if this was right here was an SB, labeled as an SB, you'd listen. Rami, you'd be all over this, Rami. Stop the cap. Is it actual shoe or a picture? It's an actual shoe. It's an actual shoe. For some reason, looking at the pictures, they kind of look bulky. Taco Bell's dog food, it really is. Dude, Taco Bell is disgusting. What the F is this? They're calling it the Nike RTFKT Dunks. That's what they're called. Talking about SBs, is this battle with influence happening soon? I got the itch. I gotta still set it up, dude. I just been busy with the merch drop. That's why. That's why I wasn't really, looking into it too much, because I was really busy with this merch drop. But if you guys really want to get down with this battle, we'd have to do it in December. For real, people spending so much on SB for this shoe or is one where people draw the line. Listen, if this was an SB, it is pronounced artifact. Artifact. Rafi's calling it clickbait. In other words, bro, they shouldn't even or call this the dunk. I guess it's probably the reason why it's probably called the dunk, because it's probably made from the dunk technology and the mold of an actual dunk. So that's probably the reason why. But I mean, other than that, like, it doesn't, like, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like a dunk. You know what this looks like? It's like a regular dunk with a body kit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Nike dunk with a body kit. Rafi, I won the first round of the 1K tournament. I'm in 8 people left, but probably not winning this round. We'll probably do like 10 rounds. Rami, if you and Influence end up wanting to battle, we're probably gonna do first to 10. It's not gonna be like I don't think it's gonna be an enormous long battle, but first to 10 is actually a lot. So if we do you and Influence to battle, we do first to 10. And then we'll have to do like some sort of bet. You guys have to do some sort of bet. Wide body kit. Yeah, it looks like a dunk on steroids. And the shit is a regular dunk with a wide body kit. It is. It really is. It really is. It really is. You know how like the what's it called, the Power Rangers, how they put all their pieces together? That's what it looks like. You copy the SB Aprils? I want a pair, but they're not dropping on the Nike Sneakers app, which is kind of shitty. But I do really, really, really want the SB Aprils. I do. I'll judge that battle. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have two. We'll have a judge. We'll have 2 other judges, including myself, to judge that battle. First to 10. Rami versus Influence. I need a dunk stock. Where'd you find the real picture at? Someone sent it to me on Discord. Like, if you look at the website, like, low key, this shoe don't look like nothing like the picture, but like this it makes it look cool, but it's like whatever. But that's the shoe right here. That's basically what the shoe looks like. Autobots, Nike Dunk with the dad bod, wide body dunk. Wide body dunk. I might be able to get Moondust to be a judge in our battle. Moondust? Who's Moondust? I might sound dumb asking that. I might sound dumb asking that. I don't know who Moondust is. Isn't this shoe a pre-order? Chalupa, it is. This shoe is a pre-order. This shoe is absolutely a pre-order. So you're not going to be able to get the shoe until like next year. You're not going to be able to get the shoe until next year. So yes, this is going to be a pre-order, unfortunately. Okay. It's going to be a pre-order. Also this week, guys, we have exclusive access for the Fear 3s. Right? Fear 3s are dropping on Saturday. So EA most likely will happen on Wednesday. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Because the thing is, on Thursday, we have Thanksgiving on Thursday. I don't know if they'll drop EA the same day. I don't know. So we may get EA tomorrow. Maybe they'll do it a day early. I don't know. Or maybe they'll do it on Friday. I don't know. But I know we have EA for the Fear 3s. We have exclusive access for the Air Jordan 3s. Like I said, we have the Ma Maniére Jordan 5s on Friday. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we have tomorrow, we have the 13s. I'm wondering what time and what day EA is going to be for the Fear 3s. I might have to find out. Also, I'm wondering if DSG got the Fear 3s. Now that I could think about it. I wonder if DSG got them. Those weird kids 300s. Do you think the Fear 3s will sell out? Will the Fear 3s sell out? You know what? Respectfully, Al Chang, like, to give you my thoughts, probably. I think the Fear 3s is going to sit. It's nice. It's nice. It's fine. If you like, listen, Al Chang, if you like the Fear 3s, go for it. Okay? Go for it. If you really, really like them, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Q's up. Maybe Q's up is for the 13s. Q's up is probably for the 13s. That's my assumption. 13s or Fears? Q up for the 13s, I'm assuming. Did we have EA pre-order already? I thought that was going to happen on Saturday. Maybe it is for the 13s. I think it is for the 13s. I think it's for the 13s. It's got to be for the 13s. This is the moon dust. What? Wait, which one is it? Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy. Okay. Well, the thing. Wait, you want him? You're gonna have him on your what? You're gonna have that guy where? Rami? You're gonna have that guy where? Have you seen pictures of Yeezy appearing in stores, Rafi? Dexter, I did see that. We're still going to get Yeezys next year, dude. I'm tired of all these news talking about like, oh, Adidas is going to, they're not going to sell Yeezys anymore. They're going to still sell them, bro. They're still going to sell Yeezys. Q's up, chat. Q's up. I don't know what the Q's for. I'm assuming it's for the 13 pre-order. Q's for the Air Jordan 13 Wheat. See, I figured. What up, Flacco? What up, man? He's a huge SB. He can judge an SB battle considering he owns every. He can judge an SB battle. Well, I'm not gonna bring someone on respectfully, Rami. I'm not gonna bring someone on the on my stream if I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm good, bro. I could find my own judges. I wouldn't want to bring a judge that I absolutely don't know. Go Power Rangers. There you go. Everything gonna be is gonna sit because of the 11s. Yeah, I think so too. I think you might be right. I think anything that's dropping this week might sit besides the 5s because the 11s. I think that's what some people are gonna go for. Bringing in a rando. Yeah, like Rami says, yeah, he could judge. I don't even know him. Just when you think you escaped hearing Yeezy, it's for the Fear 3s, Rav. Is it for the Fear 3s? It's for the Fear 3s. EA for the Fear 3s. There we go. Fear 3s EA's out. See, I figured they would do it early. I figured they did it early since Thanksgiving's on Thursday. So I was kind of right. EA's for the 3s. All right, there we go. There you go. EA Air Jordan 3 EA for Finish Line and JD Sports for the Fear 3s. Fear 3s and the 11s or 13s. Okay. Pass on them. I think it's in-store EA. So it's probably live early. Like I said, it's live early because of Thanksgiving on Thursday. So they decided to do it today, which makes a lot of sense for them to drop it. Let's see. What? It won't let me log in again. I'm not surprised. Let me see. Let me see if I got EA. I swear I hate Finish Line. I'm still banned from Finish Line. Won't let me log in. Finish Line won't let me log in. It won't let me log in. Did anyone get EA? Will these sit too? The Fear 3s? Dude, I think so. I think so, homie. I think Fear 3s will sit. I hate to say it, but I think it will. I hate to say it, but I think it will. Reserve my pair for Fear 3s. Let's go. There you go, bread and butter. So, do you guys think that Nike is going to try to figure out to do something different since everything is not selling for them? They're probably like, yo, Nike is probably confused why the 4s are sitting. Nike is probably so confused to why shit is sitting. Oh, hold on, let me see. I'm gonna check my status real quick. 1,500 points. I'm passing. I got EA, but passing today. Okay, that's fine. Telling you guys, like, sneakers is different right now. Everyone, I love how people are being selective, and that is totally fine. People are being more selected on their purchases. There it is. Fear 3s, EA. Fear 3s on Finish Line and JD Sports. Too much money, reduce the retail price, make less stock. I think the real answer is to lower down the price point. Good morning, Collection Fam. Hola, Rafael. What up, Jazzy? What up, Jazzy? I appreciate you tapping in. I think that's the answer. I think that's the answer to Nike is to lower down the retail price. But I don't want to be the one. I don't know if I'm the one. I don't know. I don't know if I should be like the one to like complain about prices, you know, because people will be like, oh, complaining about prices, but people are willing to spend $300 to $400 on a pair of shoes and shit. Like, I don't know. They're clueless, constantly 3 to 6 months behind on style trends. Someone needs to get clipped. Well, you got to realize this, straight to toe. You got to realize this, though. When it comes to Jordan, they don't really focus on trends when it comes to Jordans. Jordan, that's not what Jordan is all about. You feel me? Like, there's different shoes. There's different shoes and different, like, companies that will create silhouettes that will resemble what's kind of trending in a way, like colorway, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'm not trying to like gas this up a little bit, but like when they created the Vomero in a way, it kind of reminds me of like when the Vomero came out, it kind of reminds me of like the old school, like gel light, you know, the gel light 3s, like Asics gel lights in a way. But Jordan, when it comes to Jordan, it's not about what's trending. It's about the whole history. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But I don't know if that was what you were pointing out there, straight to toe. I don't know if you were pointing out something different or you're pointing out Jordan in general. Price point is a major issue. I think paying resale and paying retail are two separate cases. That's why they're down bad. I don't necessarily think Jordan is down bad because they're not. Because the thing is, listen straight to though, hear me out. Because if Jordan kind of like went with a whole what's trending, you know what I'm saying? Like created a silhouette to where it's something is trending, I promise you, no one would buy it. No one would buy it. It would be a sitting duck. It'd be a sitting duck. Because it's not silhouettes that like Jordan wore himself. Like, you know, Jordan wore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? He wore those silhouettes. So if they had created a Jordan silhouette to mimic what's trending, I don't think anyone would necessarily buy it. In my personal opinion. Feel like they would get more like, oh, Jordan trying to copy New Balance. Jordan trying to do this, you know? I think Jordan is its own lane. And right now, people are come to realize that, like, you know what? I'm saying is that we need Adidas Yeezy. And I've been saying this for a very long time that is why, for me, people are kind of not blinded, but like I feel like people are like don't realize that Yeezy Adidas made a huge part like of this, like of releases in general. Like they really did. This is like the very first time ever to see no Yeezys like all year long, besides the 2 release months that they did, which is back in May and back in August. If you really think about those months, think about it. Just really think about it. Think about it. When we had Yeezys around, it just brought a different, not a different vibe. It just brought a whole different diverse of releases. The Yeezys were sitting before. It just brought, no, listen, it's not, I know there was Yeezy sitting, but there was so much diversity there. Like, you had Adidas fans and anybody that was into Adidas Yeezy, they were in our streams with the Jordan releases because they know Adidas Yeezys is coming up. So they're like searching, you know, they're watching. Look, listen, you don't see the EU guys anymore in here. Remember Smites? Smites was huge on the whole Yeezy side. And now you don't see him because there's no Adidas. I promise you, if Yeezys come around, you're going to see Smites again. You guys remember the guy Smites? Remember him. Remember Smites. Watch when Yeezy drops next year. You'll see him around again. Just you just brought in like a whole diversity of people. What does sitting mean? It means where a shoe doesn't sell, so it's sitting on the shelves, or it's sitting online and no one's buying them. Like there's sizes available for people to buy. That's what sitting means. Like if a shoe is sitting, you know, for instance, this shoe is sitting because no one's grabbing or scooping up a pair. They're sitting. Wasn't talking about a new silhouette per se. They're just behind. Ones went out and they kept pushing them. 4s went out and they kept pushing them. That's more what I meant. Okay, gotcha. See, that's why I was like, I wanted to clarify with you to what you were trying to say before I didn't want to get out of context on it. So I get what you mean now. I get what you mean. That's just how I feel. Just wait until Yeezy start dropping again. You're gonna get all these people coming in here again talking about where's Yeezy dropping. It's mostly EU guys. Too much sneaker dropping. People can't keep up, and it's not enough fire coming out. Yeah, I mean that too. I feel like there's still good shoes. I don't think it's like more of like the fire because like there. What do you mean by like? It's not enough fire coming out. What do you mean by that, Base Maryland? Because I think the Ma Maniére 5s, I think those are fire. Everything is all based off resale. Like it is. It really is. You bring in the resellers, right? I feel like there's different groups of people when it comes to sneaker community. There's the group that resells, that that watches content because they want to see what resells. You got the other group that are just into sneakers. I'm here to buy the shoe for the toe. And you got another group of people that just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to really 100% explain it, but that's just how I feel. And when it comes to this, sneaker community now. Can we still order Raffi hats? You can hit me up on Instagram. I have a few left, but it's slim to none. If you want a hat, just hit me up on Instagram. I like these fears, but there's been so many shoes that passed in the past couple of years. I'm probably not even gonna wear them, so I'll buy them to sit in and drop them off. Buy them, sit in a drop front. Fire Raft, nobody cares about 95% of the sneakers that are dropping each month. I'm sure people care. It's just by the time we get to the release, that's when people kind of they're just like, oh, I'm passing. All those shoes fire. I can't wait. But then when the shoe drops, it's like, nah, I don't want them. But people were ecstatic about certain shoes this year, and then when the shoe drop comes around, you feel me? Like, and that's fine. People have their own opinions of certain shoes. Doesn't mean that they have to buy them. Nike should do 12 days of Christmas and keep everything they have left in their chamber. I mean, they have done that like in the last couple months. They've done shock drops, restocks, but I just feel like people are still not satisfied. It's like this whole stupid lost and I'm tired of hearing the lost and found bullshit talk. I really am. Oh, Nike didn't want Nike. Nobody wanted these. Give us more lost and founds. Like what? So people could resell it more? Like resellers and sneakerhead ratio. I wanna ask like other resellers that go to events. Like, did anyone go to Got Soul Dallas over the weekend? Did anyone go to Got Soul Dallas? I want to start, if I go to an event next year, I want to start asking resellers how it's been for them when it comes to resell. I think the one shoe that a lot of resellers are going to be investing in is going to be those Bread 4s dropping next year. Raph, I went to a sneaker event on Saturday for Jarritos, and dude wanted $900 for a size 13. I just laughed and walked away. $900 for Jarritos. What's the lost and found topic? What did I miss? Oh gosh, I did. It was weak in my opinion. Wasn't there a broad event? Yeah, it was Complex Con. Yeah, priorities, Christmas for kids. But I mean, that's every single year though, Flacco. Flacco, that's every single year, right? Christmas time, that's every single year. Everyone starts to think about that, but I think it's just definitely the economy, inflation is a real thing right now. What up, Bob? He says there's posts about it. A post about which one? I saw April's at Got Sold Dallas. The dude had like 100 pairs. A lot of people are turning to apps like Whatnot for reselling. Easier to unload. You know what? You're not wrong. I've been seeing a lot more resellers jumping on Whatnot. I've seen a lot more resellers go to Whatnot. I've definitely noticed that. Sneaker events going downhill. Absolutely. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, dude, it's because like no one can move pairs right now. 5,000 people. My ass Got Soul was empty. Sheesh. Influence says 5,000 people my ass. Well, they gotta probably hype it up some way, somehow. Rafi, did you see the video of the guy who over the weekend buying the whole table for 45K? I did not. Resellers are selling to other resellers. Nike is flooding the market with shoes, so random person Roundup person will go to a shop and will buy that's sitting. Not everyone is willing to pay resale. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday. What up, Kayla? What's good, Kayla? What's good? How you doing? Never been to a sneaker event and don't plan on it. Morning, still have a fear of threes. I got it early from Whatnot. Been trying to sell for a month under $300. Cars got stolen into and sold staff for assholes to vendors, Raf. Did you go to Got Sold Dallas, Bob? Cars got stolen into and got sold staff for assholes to vendors. Really? Will EA be tomorrow too for the threes? Yeah, I think EA pre-order is gonna be tomorrow. Hey man, hey, listen, if you got that was my first time hearing all that stuff. I know sneaker Scott Got Sold Dallas was Saturday, but I didn't know how well it went. I know it seems like a couple of you guys went. Well, as a consumer, not reseller, I love how too many Tony Jordans are sitting at these moments. I got another chance to get them for retail price or less. No, but I read about it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, going to sneaker cons, like, I would say this about like events that I go to. Like the shit that you see on like social media is like nothing compared to what you see in person. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been to really good at sneaker cons. I've been to, a lot of different events in the last year. And I would say this, that like social media, they make it seem like the event is huge, like humongous, like a shit ton of people, but it's not necessarily like that because the event is so big where like everything is all spread around. Like last year, I would say the biggest event that I went to last year was SneakerCon LA. And that's normally like one of their biggest events. And that shit was actually really, really big. There was a lot of people and shit, but like other events that I went to, like SneakerCon Vegas, it was really, really small. They made it look like it was a huge event, but that place was tiny. Like they couldn't even fill the entire vending like area that they had, so they cut the building in half. And that's why it was like, wow, this place is small. I went to Dallas, and Dallas was pretty big, but I don't think there was as much people as I thought. I think Seattle was huge. There were so many people at SneakerCon Seattle. So many people. Because it was their first time coming out to Seattle. So you had people coming from Oregon, from Canada, and everybody that's in Washington, Idaho, north of California coming up to Seattle. So I mean, it was a huge turnout. But like Sneaker Expo, I've been to Sneaker Expos multiple times. I would say like their sneaker side is really, really small. It's like maybe like 15% of their event, and there's not many vendors. Got Soul is shady. All their videos are staged of people cashing out big false advertisements. Seems seen it firsthand. I mean, you could tell from some of the videos that they do post. It's definitely just advertising a certain direction. I think I seen a video where like someone was cashing out a table for like, I don't know how much he cashed it out for, but you could definitely tell it was staged. Like they both had the same accents. Like they had like some sort of like British accent. I don't know what it was. I think it was British. I don't know what it was, but I seen a video where like they had the same accent. And he was selling his table and they were trying to figure out a price, and you could tell it was kind of staged. But it's definitely all advertising. They're just advertising so resellers could go to their events, which makes sense. Don't believe everything you see online. People are great at making things look better than they are. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just more advertising the events, which, it's like commercials, right? It's like commercials. Tanene, what up? Tanene, what's good, bro? Anyone amped on Nike Air Terra Human Undefeateds? I am. There you go. SneakerCon over Got Soul. I would say this, that SneakerCon and I feel like SneakerCon and Got Soul is definitely a competition. It's a business, right? It's a business competition. SneakerCon wants to up Got Soul, and that's just how it is. SneakerCon wants to up Got Soul. I've heard a lot of stuff in the back end that SneakerCon wants to up Got Soul every single event because they know that they are competing with Got Soul. They're in the same industry. They're in the same market of sneaker events. So they're definitely competing with one another. Man, just 12 more hours and I can finally eat again. What up, Tanene? All they can do is coin flipping us to death. My question is, how can every vendor in SneakerCon got Freddy's? I don't know. It's just you got to know someone you got. I don't know. I don't know how people obtain sneakers. You know, I wish I had like Freddy's and all those other stuff. I don't know how people obtain it. You just got to find out, got to find the right people to buy it from, I guess. Got Soul isn't a SneakerCon level. Breezy Smalls, let me tell you something, man. Like I know from like all the some of the back end stuff, homie, like you say that Got Soul isn't on a SneakerCon event, but I promise you SneakerCon wants to up Got Soul. But it's just a different atmosphere. I would say that too. Like I've heard and talked to multiple people that constantly go to both events, and they're both competing with each other. It's because SneakerCon did you wrong, Raph. No, it's not, dude. I'll still go to a SneakerCon, but that's just how it is, man. They just have two different atmospheres. They're both good events. Like some of the videos that I see and what I hear, like Got Soul could get pretty crazy in there, man. But I feel like with if you've noticed that like the difference between like Got Soul and SneakerCon, I would say like SneakerCon is more corporate. SneakerCon is more corporate, and like Got Soul is more like friends and family, friends that that run the event. All those Freddies are fake. I only go to sneaker events to see shoes in person, but don't really buy because I could find cheaper online. I mean, some of the prices could be pretty high, like depending of like who you go to and like what kind of vendors. Like the price points on some of the tables are really, really high. Hope Fear 3s fit white cement 3s. Those fire red 3s run big and perfect rounded. It's because like the thing is with what the white cement 3s, they had more cushioning. Rafi, you copping the Fear 3s? Probably not. I was never a big fan of the Fear 3s when they first dropped. When the Fear 3s first dropped, I was never a big fan of the colorway. It's all hipster D-bags who have too much of their parents' money. Listen, man, I'm not gonna pocket watch anybody. All right, I'm not gonna pocket watch anybody. I'm really not. Like if you see young kids out there, if you hear you see the young kids, I would say this, like if young kids are out there like making money off sneakers, I think it's a good fundamental for the younger kids to learn. And hopefully they could humble themselves later. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of this younger generation that are kind of douchey because of how much the money they make. But I mean, that's just as they get older, they get mature. I don't know. I listen, you would say this like, oh, you rather see these kids, making money off shoes versus selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not going to pocket watch anybody out in there. Complex, thank you so much for the 22-month re-up. What up, Complex? What's good, bro? Appreciate for the 22-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Pata's New Balance 991s V2s, both colorways drop in December 1st. Okay. Pata's New Balances 991s V2s, both colorways drop in December 1st. Pata New Balances. Is that the first time Pata's ever done a New Balance collab? I have no money from anyone's parents. I still buy a ton of SneakerCon. Oh, I know by hand. I went to SneakerCon Dallas. Finally met Bob Ross. Man, dude, I saw him for like 5 minutes, and then he left. Came back with like 10 pairs of shoes stacked. Man had like a whole building full of shoes. He was only gone for like 10 minutes. Came back with like 10 shoes. I've heard since 2015 that there's only 23 Freddies in the world, but you see flawless brand new pairs. Listen, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say this now. That video that went out, remember that Asian dude that like made that video of exposing that reseller that had all fake shoes like on his vendor table? After that, like just made me like feel that like this is the reason why like you cannot trust every single just because you go to a sneaker event doesn't mean every single shoe on that table is real. That made me feel like a certain type of way. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you didn't watch that video, you should go watch it. It was like some what was it called? It was like a reseller getting exposed at SneakerCon or scamming SneakerCon. Bro, like you knew his whole table was fake just the way he was like the way the whole situation went about, and it just made me scratch my head, bro. He had like Dior's. What else did he have on that table? You guys remember that? Let me see. What's the video? Right here. This guy. Dude, holy smokes. This video got 606,000 views. When was the last time we watched this shit? This was like 2 months ago. This video blew up. Remember this video?
Give you your money back. And I'm like,
all right, let's go. So you're leaving, but they
don't look too great.
I mean, his word against my word.
So if you guys don't know the situation, but we'll see what if you guys want to go watch it, you're more than welcome to.
I know what the pairs are. The pairs are fake.
But like he has Dior's, Lost and Founds, Air Mags.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't sell fake. So, I mean, you put him through check checks. Okay, he won't give him his money back.
So if you guys didn't watch this video, you should go watch it. So basically in this situation, if anybody hasn't watched this video, this gentleman right here ended up selling to this guy right here or one of his buddies. And then he agreed that, all right, well, here's the money. But can I do my checks and stuff like that and see if they're legit? He said, all right, cool. Whatever the case is, this guy leaves with the shoe, already pays the man the sneaker. And he comes to find out the shoe that he sold it to him was fake. He comes back to the vendor and tells him, hey, I did all my checks, talked to a couple homies, went through a check app, and the shoe ended up being fake. And he says, nah, man, I don't know what you did with the shoe. This. And he's denying him. He's denying him the entire way that I don't know what you did with the shoe. I didn't sell it to you. Blah, blah, blah. This. Like you could basically saying, oh, you could leave, come back and give me a fake pair, basically. I don't know. It was just all scummy right there. And he was not willing to give a refund. And what was dumb about this video that really pissed me off was that eBay wasn't willing to, not willing to. Nobody was on the clock at eBay, so they couldn't go to eBay and authenticate the sneaker. Because you guys got to realize this is way before SneakerCon was even it didn't even start. SneakerCon wasn't starting. Everyone was still setting up, which is definitely possible, 100%. But like, he was only gone for like what, a minute or I don't know. So I don't know. This entire video was just all flabbergasted. I don't know. And then this guy ended up just leaving. He swallowed 500. Well, how much was the table? Like $500. How do you even know you bought that for me? You swapped it out. Yeah, he was like saying you have no receipts. You have no receipts that you bought it for me. Like, hello?
But you also said that
If you guys, I don't want to repeat this or watch the video to have you guys show. If you guys wanted to watch it, yeah, easy. And then like, exactly. And then later in the video, he says, "I'll do it again." So basically, he admit that he was a scammer. Yeah, he chose to leave. Yeah, he didn't get kicked out. He just chose to leave. He brought all his shit, and then at the end of the video, he basically admits that he scammed him. Cause right here, look.
Message from Mr.
Get your ass on. This is why Jackie Chan can't get beat up. Yeah, da, 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 da. That's what he said to him.
And then Mr. Burnett was actually kind enough to give me a call.
And he calls him.
What's up?
It's a little fag ass.
Why are you hiding now?
Shit, Jackie Chan. And I still took the money, and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna keep doing the shit. Okay.
Yeah, see, he keeps taking people's money. He admits that he was a scammer. He has a new video out, does it? Does he have a new video out? Yeah, then that's the whole point of like with all this shit is that like look, he ends up leaving. But the whole point of that is like the fact that he was willing to scam anybody that comes to his table. Like look what he has. He has Air Mags, Dior's, Lost and Found, some PEs. I think these are PEs right here. What I'm trying to say is that just because you go to sneaker events and you see all these expensive shoes, listen, doesn't mean they're 100% legit. It's crazy. He's racist as well. He was calling him an Asian. Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but definitely calling him an Asian. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Called him Jackie Chan. Insane. That's why you guys got to be careful. It's sad. Honestly, it's really sad. 100% is sad. 100% sad. Like, people are just assholes. Where's his second video? I don't think he put another video. I asked ex-managers how to backdoor sneakers. What the hell? Send a care packet to a troop. People don't understand. It just takes that one person to walk to your table and get you canceled. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. Have you seen what GOAT's doing on Black Friday? They do it every single year. Don't they do like some sort of giveaway? Don't they do some sort of giveaway or something like that? I would never call someone Bobby Lee or anything like that. Listen, I ain't even offended. He got them gratitudes early. He did. He absolutely did. I would have knocked out versus the. Well, listen, putting hands on someone. Listen, bro, putting hands on somebody is not gonna do you anything. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you put in the. It's gonna get you behind bars for assault. That's what people want. People want to be like, yo, I wish you could hit me. This. You feel me? Like, people want that. People want that attention because they want you. They just setting you up. You know, you got EA. You just gotta log in on Finish Line and JD Sports. Ben C. Shout out my boy Ben C for the 22-month re-up. Says, damn, 22 months. Am I an OG? Like and subscribe. Shout out to my boy Ben C for the 22-month re-up, my guy. We appreciate you, Ben. Shout out to my boy Ben C for the 22-month re-up. We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jackie hates his daughter, though. No cap. Oh, gosh. People want the lawsuit. People do want the lawsuits. They do. That's what people want. They want people. They want people. They want people to swing. Hey, yo, you could put hands on me. Oh, my gosh. If I hit someone, it will be worth the time. Ben is still. Yeah, Ben's still around. Ben's still around. It's so funny how some people call it like, never mind, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even gonna say it. That's when you throw on the shiesty. Oh my gosh. Did anyone's Ma Maniére's ship out? Mine hasn't. Yeah, good luck, Francisco. You might have to wait. Listen, you might have to wait until like another whole week or so. I bet you Ma Maniére is not gonna start shipping out until next week. Ma Maniére is probably not gonna ship out till next week. That's my guess. They're probably not gonna ship out till next week. Sometimes folks gotta get punched. That's the change in today. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Do you think the Dornbecker 3s Hues will sit Raf? I don't think so. All the Dornbeckers are normally pretty limited, so I would assume that a lot of the Dornbeckers would most likely sell. All Dornbeckers are gonna sell out. I got my shipment for my Ma Maniére 5s. There you go. It says 10 to 15 business days. Dude, that's what I was saying. Like, if someone wants to come up to you, be like, yo, you want to go out, dude, just get naked. Just start getting naked, bro. Just start getting, you want to fight? You start getting naked, take your whole shit out, dude. Just pull it out. I bet you they won't fight you, bro. I bet you. You want to fight? You want to fight? Start getting naked. So mad about the A plus Bs not being on sneakers. Wanted them so bad. I know, Tyler, for real, for real. I listen. I wanted them. I want them so bad. They don't go for much. I'm stoked about the Ma Maniére 5s, but it's my first pair of 5s, so we'll see. Let me tell you guys something. Anything that people say about you, man, it's not even worth the energy. Get knocked out naked. Oh my gosh, frankly, I'm not taking that advice. Why not? Might get your nuts broke off. I don't even think anyone's gonna want to fight you when you're naked, man. You motherfuckers are, yo, listen, I promise you, if you get naked in front of somebody and try to fight them, I promise you, they're not even gonna look at your eyes, homie. Oh gosh, my boy beat up a dude naked. X knocked his door when they were smashing. Oh my gosh. Debating if I drive an hour to skate shop to enter for their Aprils. I'm not willing to do that, homie. I'm gonna say this. I have skate shops that are about an hour away from me. There's no way in hell that I'm driving all the way out to my skate shop just to go sign up for a goofy ass raffle knowing that I might possibly not hit. Naked people got knocked out too. Who's getting knocked out in a thong? Oh my gosh, homie. Jesus Christ. You guys are just being weird now. Now you guys are being weird. Make sure you guys run it up, guys. It's the week of giving, okay? Giving. Thank you. Thankful of giving. You feel me? It's the week of Thanksgiving to be thankful for anybody that has been there for you. All right? Just start wiggling your hips and make the ball. Dude, Drew, shut up. I'm mushroom tapping and teabagging. See what you just started off, I guess. Not starting anything, but someone made a video. Yeah, we already know, Sneakerhead from LA. We already know. Hey man, just thinking about your orange lobsters, yeah, Raph. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is with the orange lobsters, the reason why I got a dub on that one because they had an online drop. Like they have started, my skate shops are starting raffles. You have to go in store now. The whole like that's how I hit on my orange lobsters because I signed up through via email. I'd be thankful. I'd be thankful to give one punch knockout due to rip me off for $500. This is a dead shutter conversation. It really is. It's giving. It's a week of giving. Thankful. Being thankful. You feel me? It's cold in the East Coast. I'm not finding anyone naked. If you know, you know. Maybe April's website drop will be like the Crenshaws. I don't know 100% if they're dropping. I don't know 100% if they're dropping on the. I don't know 100% if they're dropping on the on this April website. What happened to Dead Shredder? I don't know. If you jump on VC, you'll find out. It's giving season. It is giving season. Dude, I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm stoked. I love Thanksgiving dinner. What is wrong with you guys? April's drop on sneakers in UK. Yeah, it's so stupid how they're giving the UK and the EU. How are they gonna give EU? It makes zero sense. We excited to get more fat. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Thanksgiving dinner, always dope. Except now that I'm married, I gotta do 2 Thanksgiving. What up, gang? What up, Ruthless Param? What up, Param? What up, Ollie? You love the stuffing, don't you, Raph? Of course I do. Who doesn't? Stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans. Hold on. April's loaded. April's loaded. April's loaded. Just kidding. This is UK, man. This is dumb. How the hell we ain't getting this? Our Thanksgiving dinner, we Filipino food all day. Panse, lumpia, adobo, everything. J Ban says. We just do the typical, typical Thanksgiving dinner in my household. That's what we do. I want pie. Surgery on the 7th December. Happy birthday for me. Damn, Ollie. Yeah, keep us up to date on that, man. You have surgery on December 7th? Jeez. People in the US always backdoor. There was that picture that JMK that posted that there was a lot of people are saying there's Aprils everywhere. Ollie, we'll get you through it, Ollie. Ollie, we'll help you get through we'll help you get through it, Ollie. Ollie, we'll help you get through it. We'll help you get through it. I want April's. April's, listen. They're backdoored. We should all know that. That shouldn't be surprised at all. April's are 100% backdoored. Last sale was $345. Dude, size 8 for $260. $260 in my size is not bad. $260 in my size is not bad at all. I'm excited for Black Friday getting my PS5. Dude, listen, remember when PS5s were selling out? Oh my gosh, what a time. Does anybody remember when the PS5 came out? You know how many people were buying that shit and reselling it like crazy? You cannot tell me that is actually a crazy time. Oh my goodness. PS5s were almost impossible to buy. I would buy now if you want them. I feel like they will go up 100%. PS5s were impossible to cop. I would buy those Aprils right now if they're a size 9 and under. Remember you, Raph, you remember getting a PS5 for retail? Dude, I remember hitting on my first PS5. I will never forget that. That was my only PS5 that I've hit. People reselling the PS portables as we speak. Why? I was in a PS5 Xbox GPU CPI cook group. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I miss those times. I really do. PS5 was going crazy. We had PS5s on a thumbnail. We had PS5s on a thumbnail, bro. There was a time, I'm telling you guys, there was a time where like Jordan 1 mids were hyped. Jordan 1 lows were hyped. Like not the OG cut, but like just the regular Jordan 1 lows. We had that on our thumbnail. And those shit were, damn man, what a time. Don't we just miss 2021 in a way? I sold a PS5 for over a band. Crazy times. I'm wondering if there's anybody stuck with them. Check Twitter when you can. Have you guys noticed something different? Check Twitter. Wait, where am I checking at? Did you tag me? That is crazy. Size 8 through a 14 shipping this week. Tap in. That's how my boy Bird kicks. Everyone already got Kobe's. Everybody got Kobe's now. Everybody got Kobe's. Sizes 8 through 14. How much do you guys think these are reselling for? Full size run. Listen, we're not talking about 1 or 2 sizes. We're talking about a full size run 8 through a 14. The hell are we getting these from? Where do you guys? Oh my gosh. I need a plug. They're not even on StockX. They're not even on StockX, chat. They're probably taxing like, I would assume like $700. That's my assumption. $700 to $800 depending on the size, right? For an early pair. Ollie, I'll check it out. If you want to send me something for me to show it on screen, you got to send it to me on Twitter or Discord because I can't pull up Instagram on here. GOAT usually has them before StockX. They had April's first. Yeah, I know. No, Bird is legit. Bird is 100% legit. I just don't know how much they're taxing. Because I don't think, for me personally, I think reverse Kobe's, they're probably, reverse Grinches, they're probably going to go for like 5. They're probably going to go for 5. Private selection are probably taxing their pairs probably over $1,000. If you want to get them at private selection, they're probably taxing at like 1,000. Holy Jesus. There's no way that I'm buying a basketball shoe for $1,000. No shot, dude. No shot. You guys willing to pay $1,000 for a pair of Kobe's? Yeah, I've purchased from him before. I was gonna buy some Aprils. I was gonna buy Aprils off of him, but he sold out. He had a full size run on Aprils, and he sold every single one of them. Every single one of them. 1,000 because they are a sneakers. They are a sneaker store. Go has them listed size 13 for 1,002. Jeez. Oops, realized I was ghost watching and behind on the stream. But yeah, PS5s were hard to cop. Took me 2 years to get my son one last year. Jeez. See, ever since now that I got a PC, I don't really care for console too much. I really don't. I don't really care for console too much since I have a PC now. Imagine paying $1,000. You don't and you don't have shot. Get a size up. Well, yeah, for the Kobe's 100%, you have to go a half size up. They run small. I've caught from Bird and he's legit. Yeah, he's 100% legit. 100% legit. Sucks being a size 13. Yeah, size 13, 14, 12 and a half, 11 and a half are like the worst size. So 11 and a half and up. If you were 11 and a half and up is probably the worst size. Someone on Discord said Aprils are dropping on Sneakers app on the 27th. It's for the UK. It's already loaded up for the UK. It's loaded up for the UK. This is for actually, yeah, 27th of this month. It's right here. But it's only dropping in the EU for Aprils. I don't think they're dropping the US. 1K for basketball shoes is wild. Yeah, because you're only going to wear them on court. No one really wears basketball shoes casual like that. It was definitely a wave back then, but not now. It was a wave back then, but not now. For Kobe's, I got a full size, then a half size up, and tight if you don't have a wide foot. Yeah. I love PC gaming, but a decent percentage of time I gotta mess with the settings. I still gotta get Call of Duty. My friend has been bugging me to get Call of Duty. Kobe's are perfect for some shorts and a tee. Well, I kind of want to swap my laces. Raph, did you see Complex top 10 sneaker of the year? Did they already put it out? Did Complex Sneaker put an updated sneaker of the year? No. Did they put an updated one? Oops. I don't think they did. Not yet. They said so far. I don't think there's an updated one. Does anybody have the list of the updated list? They did yesterday on ComplexCon. Oh man. Does anybody have the link to it? Raph, it's in general chat on Discord. Okay. We'll check it out, Ollie. Holy smokes, that scared the shit out of me. Why is it so loud? Stepping into the new era, Jumpman 23 is now available on both Arts Rec locations. It's on Complex Sneaker Twitter. All right, let me check it out. You said Complex on Twitter. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's start off with number 10. Number 10, starting off number 10 is the Fat Joe Air Force One Terra Squad at number 10. What up, Drew? We got the dunks dropping today in 1 hour. Terra Squad Air Force One at number 10. Terra Squad, do you guys agree or nah?
This is so hard. The first one, I'm gonna just say the first one that comes to my head. I don't even know if this is the right answer or not, but I'm gonna say a cold wall Nike Air Max in the blue.
Right now. Yeah, it's us. Yeah.
Born and raised. R.I.P. to Sponto.
The Cortez Air Max 95 in the green and yellow colorway.
It's gonna be either the cactus plant,
I'm not putting this ugly ass shoe. I don't know what's so good about the cactus plants.
this food that she came out with, I love those. The other one I would probably have to say is Terra Squad Air Force One. Classic.
I think it's a tie. I think it's J-Tip Grizara. I think it's J-Tip's Date Shadow 2. And I think it's also the J-Tip's Party Grid Shadow 2 as well. So, you know, I think it's kind of neat. My sneaker of the year is the White Man Reimagined Jordan 3. Jordan 4, SB. Most definitely.
Sneaker of the year. It's really been ugly. Like, I haven't really seen nothing that I could really be like, I really liked it.
I think for me, it's the Adidas Web Spawner. The silver one.
Listen, you've heard a bunch of people give their sneaker of the year. Today, 4 o'clock though, we'll reveal what the sneaker of the year is. Make sure you come to the Complex Con panel. Sneaker of the year. Yachty, Christian Noel Crawley, DJ Clark Kent, Dipset Capo, Jim Jones. Maybe it'll be this. I don't know. Top 5? You have to see 4 o'clock Complex Conversation Sneaker of the Year panel.
All right. So top 10, number 10 is Terra Squads. They put Terra Squad Air Force Ones. All right. That's their number 10. Okay. Number 9, the Nocta Glides. Nocta Glides. Okay. Number 9. Number 8, they're going with the Action Bronson New Balance 990s for number 9. Number 7. Wait. Oh, that was number 8. Excuse me. Number 8. That was number 8. Excuse me. Number 8 was the Bronsons. Number 7 was the Travis Scott Olives. Number 6. ALD New Balance 860 V2s. A lot of new Balances in here. A lot of New Balances in here. ALD New Balance 860 V2s. New Balance feds are in here, are probably like cheering, putting their hands up. Number 5, the Air Jordan 3. J Balvin's. All right, number 5. Number 4, the Air Force One Tiffany & Co. I'm not seeing any SBs in here. I'm not seeing any SB heads in here. Where's all the SB fans? There ain't no SB in this list. Lunchbox, thank you so much for the 2s. As they're smoking too much turtle weed. Oh no. Shout out to my boy Lunchbox for the first donation of the stream. $2 donation. He says they're smoking too much turtle weed. At number 3, Cortez Nike Air Max 95s at number 3. Wow. An Air Max 95 on the top 3, top 5. And then number 2, Air Jordan 3 Reimagines. And then number 1, SB Jordan 4. So Jordan 4 sneaker of the year. Air Jordan 3 Reimagined at number 2. I'm confused with the 95. I don't know anything about the Air Max 95s at all. Air Force One Tiffany & Co. I don't think Air Force Tiffany & Co. would be on my top 5.
They're smoking too much turtle weed.
SB Dunk fans are pissed. Yeah, you see no SB Dunks at all on this list. Yo, where's all the SB fans in here? No SBs in the list. And that's fine. You guys got to realize that this is their top 10. Okay, this is their top 10. This is their top 10. Not everybody's top 10 is going to be the same as your guys' top 10, okay? Not everybody's list is going to be full of dunks, okay? It's, you know, this is their list. New Balance, you got a little bit of New Balance, Jordan in there. I feel like it's like for complex sneakers, it's like they kind of make the list of like what's dropped as a whole, you know, what's dropped as a whole, like what's comfortable, what's popular. There's a lot of what I've realized. What you see in this list is a lot of probably basically all of this is all like collabs. It's a lot of, there's a lot of like, most of this is all collabs. Like, look, Tiffany & Co. collab. Air Max 95 a collab, it looks like. You know, SB4, you know, SB collab with the Jordan 4. J Balvin's, ALD New Balances. Travis Scott's, Action Bronson New Balances. You know, Nocta glides. These are the Drakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Fat Joe with the Terra Squads. All of these are all collabs. A lot of these are collabs. I mean, I just feel like they have like a luxury mindset in a way. Like the complex sneakers, they have like, you know what I'm saying? They definitely have that luxury mindset of their top 10s. That's just that. Is that just me? Well, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, this is their list. You know, if your list is different than theirs, that's totally fine. You know, you can't say, oh, like this shouldn't be on the list. I'm actually surprised they didn't put the you know what? I'm surprised they didn't put the what's it called? What is that shoe called? The flea markets. I'm surprised they didn't put this one on their top 10. I'm glad that listen, as long as they didn't put that bulky ass shoe on this top 10 list, I'm okay with it. All right, I'm totally okay with it. But what's everyone's sneaker of the year? What is sneaker of the year to you guys? What is sneaker of the year for you guys? What is sneaker of the year? I mean, Air Max 95 is a great staple of shoe, but number 3, I'm saying is that they're not going to put some regular Air Max 95 in there. Complex sucks. I mean, it's their list. It's their list. I'm sure they would probably disagree and agree with your list as well, you know. I sold my CPFMs. Yeah, see, the CPFMs, I'm just glad CPFMs were not on there. Spider-Man 2.0s, military black 4s, white cement 3s, cherry 12s, top 5, SB4, born arrays, white cements. I feel like so many people, like, a lot of people like put the white cement 3s, of course, but some people kind of changed their minds because of the quality control of the sneaker. But I still think it could still be respectfully be on the top 5 easily, in my personal opinion. You know, easily top 5. We need a people's list, a really sneakerhead list. We need a people's list, a really sneakerhead list. What is that supposed to be? You mean base Maryland? What do you mean? Top 5 sneakers for me. Like I said, number 1, white cement Jordan 3s. Number 2, Travis's. Number 3, Supremes. SBs. Number 4, reverse Grinches. And I still need to figure out what my number 5 is. My number 1 is my mom's chanclas because that shit hits. Brian, thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. Just dropping by to show some love. Yes, sir. It's the month of giving, chat. Giving. You feel me? The month of giving. Ravi, will you do a sneaker of the decade top 10? No. You know how hard that is? Sneaker of the year, sneaker top 10 sneaker of the decade? That's tough. We need to see Complex top 10 from last year and compare it to this year. This is theirs last year, right? That list was embarrassing. This one was confusing. Gucci, Adidas, Gazelles indoors. I mean, I know Gazelles are in hot, but this was last year. I'm telling you guys, like, Complex is more of like the bougie side. They have like a bougie ass top 10 because they're a bunch of rich people. Concept Nike SB Dunk Low Orange Lobsters. I can't believe they put Tom Sachs up there. Oh my gosh. When they put the Tom Sachs up there last year, it was kind of mind blowing to me. Tom Sachs Nike Craft General Purpose shoe. Men, not boys. The fuck you talking about, bro? Men, not boys. Mamacita Sweet 16. Joe Freshgood New Balances 993's Performance Art. Off-White Air Force One Low Brooklyns. Lunchbox, thank you so much for the 2. Picked up Razer chairs from Best Buy. You should cop. Razer chair. Lunchbox for the $2 donation. You should cop the Razer chair. Reverse Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low reverse mochas. Love seeing the SB Dunk lovers pissed at the list is what I mean. I mean, no one's really upset. I mean, it's just like, the thing is, like, I don't think anyone's upset with the list. I think people are just more trolling, if anything. But it's just like, think about this top 5 list, right? Yeah, SB Jordan 4 is everyone's list. White Cement Jordan 3 is people's list. Like Air Max 95s, like, this is what's his name? That's his list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in here, I don't even think anyone copped an Air Max 95 this year. I don't even think anyone knew about the shoe even dropping this year is the case. You know, you're going to put Air Force One, Tiffany and Co. in your top 5. Like, think about this list, man. Like, really think about this list. Like, J Balvin's, I could see respectfully people putting on their top 5. But New Balances, like, I could see why. But, like, I feel like with this entire list, what they just made is all collabs. You know, it's all collabs. There's no much of a general release in here except the White Cement 3s. There's none. There's no GRs in here. They didn't even put the Gratitudes are not even in their top 10. DMPs, you know, a shoe that they haven't seen in a long time is not even on that list. Versus some shit that New Balance came out with a collab. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't care if like SBs are not on the list. You know, I only have one SB in my list that's on my top 5. But like, other than that, like these shoes, like some of them I've never really heard of except the Bronsons. I've heard about the Nocta Glides, but like, you feel me? Like Air Force One Terra Squads. I just feel like, you know, his list is his list.
Razor chair from Best
but
Buy.
This is just not the general list that you would see in a lot of people. So, let's see. This was last year's. This was their last year's list. Travis Scott, low reverse mochas. Ma Maniére as their number 3. Lost and Founds is number 2, and number 1. See, like, you see what I mean? It's like their number 1 is Louis Vuitton Nike Air Force One low. The general public couldn't even obtain this shoe last year, and they put it as their number 1. And that's what I'm saying is that with complex sneakers, I feel like they like a lot of collabs, if you've noticed, and they'll throw a GR in there. Lost and Founds, boom, GR, collab, Ma Maniére, collab, Travis Scott, collab, Off-White. Look, they put Off-White Brooklyns on their top 5 last year. So there's kind of a consistent list in here of every single year what they did. Collab, Hypebeast collab. I mean, not Hypebeast, but like really luxury hype. GR, you know, a collab. And that's kind of the same thing what they did here is collab, GR, collab. Yo, what's up, fam? Good morning. What up, Sneaker Ambition? What's good? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. Bunch of plumbers voted that list. Oh my gosh. I feel like most of you guys are going to say SB Jordan 4 sneaker of the year. Most of you guys. Yeah, Complex said, let's add some shoes people couldn't sniff. Basically, but everyone's list is different is what I'm saying. Not everybody's list is going to be all the same, you know? But there is some consistency here of what they're putting on their list. Like, seriously, like last year, like I said, Gazelles. They put Gazelles, they put Tom Sachs in there. It's all collabs. There's no general public, not a general release on here. Just all collabs. And I'm not saying that, dude, collabs have definitely taken over the sneaker game 100%. But I still think there was a lot of good GRs that dropped this year as well that they're not gonna point out. If you look at the other lists, you can see the progression through sneakerheads in interest. Kind of cool. Yeah, 100%. You know, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a diverse thing of what Complex is doing, and I don't know how they vote in on like, oh, all right, let's all vote in and put our thoughts and opinion of what should be top 10 sneaker of the year. But you got to understand that everyone's top 10 is not all going to be the same. You know, I personally wouldn't put Tom Sack last year on my top 10. I think that was a terrible shoe. Was not a big fan of it. You know, made a little bit of money off of it, but it still is not a good looking shoe. I'm sure there's, like I said, there's some of you guys are huge New Balance fans, would put a couple New Balances in your top 5, you know, just because you enjoy wearing them, you like how they look and stuff like that. So it's all based off your opinion, you know. Shit, I'm going to school to be a plumber. Pandas should have been there. I wonder if Pandas were like even their top 10. Hold on, let me double check. Let me check. What was 2023? 20? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See, look at it. During this time was 2021 was a good year. Okay, look, top 11. Top 11. Look, they put New Balance 2002R protection pack. This was a very, 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 very popular shoe when this came out. Top 10, Cool Gray 11s. Are you copying the Fear 3s draft? No, I'm passing. Number 9, Adidas Yeezy 450s. Nike Air Foam Posits. Trophy Room as number 7. Joe Freshgood New Balance 990 V3s. Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Highs. Collab. Off-White Jordan 4 Lot 50. Collab. 3. Off-White Air Jordan 2 Low. Collab. Number 2, Ma Maniére Air Jordan. And then number 1 was... What was their number 1? They didn't put number 1. They put 2 Ma Maniére 3s. I don't know what their number 1 was. It's probably going to be it could be Supremes. Supreme SBs came out. I know. Ma Maniére's fire year. Absolutely. Air Jordan 2 Off-White. The Lot 50 was probably the best drop when it comes to collaborated like drops. I don't care what anyone says. The Lot 50 was the best thing that Nike's ever done of all time when it comes to collaborated drops. The way Nike executed the Lot 50 was probably the best drop of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Best drop of all time. Someone tell me what was the best collaborated drop that Nike executed very well other than this. This has to be the best one. We want lost and founds. We want lost and founds. Because there were so many, like, the thing is, I feel like there's so many people that actually got the opportunity to buy this shoe as an exclusive access. It was the best. It was the best. I think I missed it. 2021 was probably one of the best years. I still need to get one for the suede pairs of the Off-White Dunks. I don't think anyone had any problems of this drop. I mean, it was one of those mystery boxes where like you just didn't know what slot you were going to get. JD, thank you so much for the 22-month re-up. Happy Monday out here in Miami, JD Kick says. There you go. Enjoy your staycation, your vacation. There you go. Jordan 1 fragments never dropped on the Nike sneakers app. They only dropped on the Travis Scott website, I believe. I mean, that was the same year as Trophy Room as well. Golly. Trophy Room was probably the most like, golly, what a year. That was like the most backdoored pair right there. That's where all backdoored really shined, huh? 2021, that's where like everyone was backdooring. Backdooring was a huge thing. Off-white 4 and 5. People were cheating Raph looking up the skew. I got lot 11. Oh yeah, that's right. People were cheating because everyone would be like, all right, let me look up the skew, what I got. And that's how people found out what colorway they did get. Joe Fresco New Balance 90 V3s. This was popular. I remember streaming for that. I was still confused of what was going on there. Yeezy 350. The fact that they put the Adidas 450, I kind of like that. The fact that they put the dumplings in there, I like that a lot because I'm a big fan of this shoe right here. Huge fan of this shoe. I wanted those trophy rooms, man. Yeah, trophy room. I think they had like 23 or 2,500 pairs that only dropped on the trophy rooms. Cool Gray 11s on their top 10 is like respected. So you got to know someone to get frag highs. Yeah, I mean frag highs. I mean there was only a couple people that actually hit on that site. But other than that, Sneakers app, they never dropped the fragment highs at all. We're still waiting. From this day, we're still waiting until they drop. We're still waiting. We're absolutely still waiting. FedEx stole my lots. Yeah, dude, that was during the time when they dropped the lot 50. Was whenever that was when the year that a lot of YouTubers like posted videos actually like throwing shade at Nike to like have them stop. What was it like? It was the Just Do It tape. Oh my gosh. Remember the Just Do It tape? That was during the time. That's why people's shit kept getting stolen because Nike decided to put a Just Do It tape on everyone's packages. Does everyone get UPS delivery now for kicks from Nike? Depends. I feel like most of my packages from Nike come from FedEx, but sometimes they'll be like UPS at times, but then UPS would like dumb down and then they will send it to like USPS and they'll send it to me. Lunchbox, thank you so much for the 2. What's the 411 on this shoe dropping? Well, we're kind of looking at like some of the stuff that, because Complex Sneaker did a top 10 list of 2023, and we're just kind of comparing it to the previous years that they dropped their top 10. So, if you really think about it, this top 10, like there was okay drops this year overall, other than SBs. Listen, chat, other than SBs, I feel like we've had better years on drops. When it comes to Jordan, like this year was okay when it comes to Jordans, because we get the typical UNC drops every single year. We'll get it just seems like even next year we're getting another brown and white Jordan, and it's gonna be on a low top. We're gonna get more collabs on SBs. We got the Jordan 4 blue military 4s next year. We got bread 4s next year. Ma Maniére 4s and 3s. We got Trophy Room coming out next year as well. You know what I kind of missed them dropping? They didn't drop any off-white Air Force 1s this year, I think, right? They didn't drop an Air Force 1 this year. Last year was the Brooklyns, but they didn't drop anything this year. Oh, he's talking about the Dunks dropping? Dunks are dropping at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. They're going to be retail at 222. 222, and they're dropping at 8 o'clock. And I'll be buying the Mocha Lows. There you go. Best time to finally add to your collection if you need the room.
On this shoe dropping?
I wouldn't be surprised if people were tired of SBs by this time of next year. You know what? You're not. Well, I'm not. I'm going to speak for myself, I guess. But I don't mind SB drops. I really don't mind the SB drops. I really don't. But I think that's what's the only thing that's hot right now is SBs for just the general public is SBs. I thought the gray off-white dropping in London. Yeah, there was a lot of rumors talking about that, but I guess it's not. Yeah, Rav, they've been giving us mid Air Force Ones. They have, and not a lot of people are fans. I think they need to chalk the off-white Air Force One mids. They really do. The Air Force One mids are just not working out for Nike. What does it look like? It looks like this. They look like these. There's a white pair, and then there's a purple, pink, black pair. This is what's dropping at 11. I'm ready for y'all to be off of SBs. I don't think anyone's going to be off SBs in a long time. Still questioning why I got the Aqua Noise SBs. The Aqua Noise SBs are not bad. The Aqua Noise SBs are not bad at all. And like with any SBs that drop next year, there's going to be people that will still go for SBs. There's going to be a ton of people that go for SBs. It's just we need something to spark. We need Yay. We need Yay. Mr. Exclusive is going to hate that comment, but we need Yay. I'm just wondering what Ye is going to do. There were so many talks about Ye going back to Nike, but I doubt that's ever going to happen, though. But there was a lot of talks about Ye going back to Nike. I'm going to pass on these respectfully. Interesting shoe, though. I just want to see how the site looks like. I just want to see how it looks like once you get through the site. I'm not going to go for the shoe, but I want to see how the site kind of like how they drop the sneaker. But this is all pre-order. If you want this shoe, it's all going to be a pre-order, but I think that's a way for Nike to hype this up. Am I going for the Powerpuff Girl SBs? No. I'm not a big fan of the Powerpuff Girl SBs at all. I'm respectfully, I'm not a big fan of Powerpuff Girls SBs. Dude, ever since I shaved my head, I feel like my hair got thicker. Ever since I shaved my head, I feel like my hair got thicker. Thoughts on the Rays SBs, Rav? I don't even know how those look like. The thoughts on the Rays SBs? I think I've seen them. I think I seen them the other day. Do you get these shoes, or do they are they vertical? Wait, what? Saw a couple SB lows sitting on Nike North Park, Dallas. Respectfully, I don't want Ye with Kanye with Nike. I wouldn't mind pink pair of Powerpuff Girls. No, I pass on the Gratitude 11s. I pass on the Gratitude 11. I don't want Ye with Nike. If Ye was with Nike, I think that would change a whole lot. I feel like that would be like the biggest breaking news. The biggest breaking news of all time when it comes to the sneaker community. Can we all agree here? If Ye went back to Nike, that would break the internet for the sneaker community. It would absolutely break the internet. I don't care what anyone say, but that would absolutely break the internet. That's not how the white pair looks. Look at their website. Imagine Ye with Nike and restocks the Yeezy 2s. That relation's been torn. These are called the what? The Raisa. Leo gets her first Nike SB Dunk Low, arrives in spring in 2024. I would say, okay, SBs are cool, but this is what I'm saying with all these like colorways coming out. Like, it's like, okay, like these ones are okay. These are okay. These are okay. Designer Miner LW, what up, man? LW, what's good, bro? Shout out my boy Designer Miner. What's good, man? Ye goes to Puma. Ye, imagine Ye going to New Balance. I don't know what Ye's doing right now. I don't know what he's doing nowadays. I don't know. I don't know. Travis Scott forces our pandas into disguise. Are you talking about the Terra squads? Are like pandas in a disguise? It's sort of wild. All the best women skaters aren't old enough to drive. These SBs, like, for me, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna grab every single SB that drops next year. For me, I'm not going for every SB that comes out. Like I said, I'm passing on the what's it called? I'm passing on the Powerpuff Girls. I'm just not a big fan of them. Like the more I look at them, the less I like them. Why is there 87 likes in the chat? You got to refresh your page, man. We're at 165 likes. Yay, enjoying life. Yay, and making an album. Maybe. SB King. He out in the desert right now. Getting an SB at 15 years old is crazy. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of over. I'm not over the whole SB. I'm just like, I don't go crazy for SBs like that. I don't. There's only certain SBs that I like. There's only certain ones that I like. Ortiz, man, I appreciate you, my boy. I'm gonna go for them, Straight to Toe says. Yeah, I'm passing. I think the only colorway that I like for the Powerpuff Girls is the blue pair, but for all the rest of the pairs, like, I'm like whatever about it. Like the pink pair, the green pair are like mid. But I feel like it's more of that nostalgia, like, collab that everyone's gonna go for because it's the Powerpuff Girls. It's the Powerpuff Girls, but you're not gonna see me wearing them in public. I don't know. Just not a big fan of them. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it, but I am gonna go for the I'm going for those Lover Boys Air Force Ones. I need those for the spring and summer. That is a shoe that I think I'm gonna go for, but they don't even go for anything in the resale market, so it's like no point of me going for it now and then never wearing it because I know I'm not gonna wear it until like spring and summer. Only because I've watched her skate. If I don't know who she was, I'd pass. I need all three of them just for the set. Okay. I'm just wondering how like Nike is gonna do it. Look, we're not getting April's on the freaking Nike sneakers app. It's like Nike is making like certain SBs exclusively on the skate shops, and that's how it's all kind of been lately. Kanye and Red Boots companies go hard in hand for each other. We're gonna see Yeezys again, guys. We're definitely gonna see Yeezys again. It's just not gonna be anytime soon. Need the Powerpuffs for me and my kids. There we go, Chris. Are they coming out in full family sizing? Got Utopia's Air Force One on ice for the next summer. I kind of like, so the reason why I rather have the Lover Boys Air Force Ones versus the Travis's because like the quality on the Drake ones, Air Force Ones are actually really, really good. I think there's a few Nike athletes that should have gotten one besides her though. Nike trying to go back to pre-pandemic market for SBs. I remember watching Electra Oni YouTube videos and seeing Reza they're at like the age of 12 shredding. I never really watched her skate like that. I haven't. Maybe seen her one time, but I I was never really a skateboard guy type. You know, I skated a little bit when I was like in 7th grade with one of my homies. But other than that, I was never really a true skateboarder like that. I had that Tony Hawk game though. Forgot which Tony Hawk it was. He was in like it was the Tony Hawk game where like you had to go to like Santa Monica Pier. I think it was like Santa Monica Pier 20. I don't know which one it was. Makes me want to play it though. A lot of the older Tony Hawk games. Yeah, man, women skateboarding, it has progressed to a major level in the last couple years. I don't want Nike to ever drop SBs on sneakers, but sorry, but not sorry. I think it's nice to, I think the thing is, like, it is nice to see Nike dropping SBs on the Nike sneakers app, because it actually gives people a chance that don't own SBs that could actually give themselves a chance to buy one. Was it called Pro Skater? I don't know what it was called. But like, there's going to be a couple more SB collabs next year, probably more than we probably don't know of. But those are a couple ones that we've seen. And the Futura, the what was it called? What was it called? The Futurora or some shit like that. What were they called? Had all the cheat codes for the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Oh man, I remember the cheat code book. The cheat code book for all games. Oh my gosh, I had that for like Jack and Dexter. There was like that cheat code book that you could get, and you could use that to your advantage when you're playing the video game. I remember that. Well, God, let me see. Hold on. It was like, I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh. Secret codes. Does anybody remember that? I wonder if anybody still has this book. Oh my gosh. Does anybody remember these? Dude, cheat code for GTA. Xeno Power and game information were dope. Futura Nike SB will be very, very limited. Yo, Raph, I just bought a Fly Streetwear SBs for $150 on eBay. What a steal. $150 for streetwear? That is a steal. That's almost retail. From the Scholastic Book Fair? Oh, absolutely. I got one when I was a kid. They released the Tony Hawk game PS4 and I got it. I still got it all Game Information magazines. Look at the resale price for the Ma Maniére Jordan 5. Uh-oh. These are at 300 plus in certain sizes. Black pair. I think the black pair is going to have some sort of hype around it since the resale price is a little high. I don't know. They definitely went up. I think the black pair is the one that everyone is really excited for. I remember buying Pokemon games. They used to sell a guidebook for all hidden things in the game. Such a gem back then. Now we rely on the internet for everything. Yeah, we do. Games have definitely dramatically changed throughout the years. Dramatically. These haven't dropped yet. Yeah, these haven't dropped yet. They drop on Friday, but I'm assuming these are going to dip down. But the white pair is somewhat holding up. But I feel like it's because no one has pairs in hand. And plus, they're dropping on the Nike sneakers app. Look, like size 13 men's, $372. People don't have hand. I would wait for a couple weeks and see what happens. Size 12, $389. I think the black pair is like, I just don't know why people were not really excited about this sneaker. I don't know. It's probably because it was a lot. The retail price was super high. If you're comparing these to the Off-White 5s, they are mostly for the black pair. The black pair is one that everyone's comparing them to. Check DMs for 2024. Man, you guys are on top of the whole SB shit. I've never seen anyone as hype as some of you guys in here for SBs. These are not for sale. These are what? Private selection? What the hell is that? Is that is that an SB? Are the RTFKT a physical shoe? It is a physical shoe, bro. It is a physical sneaker. But you're not going to get it until next year, I believe. I'm not a fan of these at all, man. See, like, I'm not a fan of those at all. I don't know. Just by looking at some of the, like, some of the collabs that even the ones that we're seeing, like, I don't know. Like the Futura, listen, the Futura SBs are okay too. JD Kicks, thank you so much for the 2. Snoop Dogg just trolled the whole world. Wait, what? What are those? That's an SB. That's a Supreme? Hold the front door. Look. Nike SB. Frosty, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Says, yo, what up, Frosty? Thank you so much for the $2 donation. What the hell, man?
Snoop Dogg just trolled the whole world. Smiley face, crying face.
Those are the Rodmans.
Yo, oh, 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 I, oh, oh, oh.
What the hell was that? Did you guys hear that? Was Siri like, what was that?
Yo, oh, 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 I, oh, oh, oh.
Yo, motherfucking Siri just had a stroke, bro. What the hell was that?
Yo, oh, 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 I, oh, oh, oh.
Ooh. What the hell was that? That looks like a Jordan 10 low. Yeah. These are so ugly, dude. Those are horrible. Man, I don't know about these, like some of these SBs coming out. I mean, those are like some of these SBs that you sent me, they're okay. Nothing too crazy. Sounds like you pronouncing big words. Yeah, probably. Serious tripping. It is. All right, well, we got 13 minutes. 13 minutes. We'll see what happens. I want to see how this drop is going to go. I wonder if people are actually like interested into this sneaker. I want to see how the website looks like once you get through. I want to see how the website looks like. Shout out to Tooth. Matt, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Siri got that O face. Oh, here we go. Let's see how she pronounces this. We'll see how she pronounces this. I'm excited for the Blazers. Siri suffering now. Raph, they were so hideous that Siri went crazy. I'm gonna cop the void. Okay. We'll see. We got about 12 minutes here, chat. 13 minutes, 12 minutes. I don't know which link you guys want to use, whether if you want to use this one or the timer. I would go, I mean, you could go both. I don't know. You could use this. This is the shop. You want to use this. The link is pinned in the chat as well. The link is pinned in the chat. But we'll see how this goes here, chat. We'll see how this goes. I'm just kind of curious how the site looks like. If anybody missed out, exclusive access went out this morning in store for the Fear 3s. The Air Jordan Fear 3s just dropped on exclusive access on Finish Line and JD Sports. I feel like Finish Line is saying something in a way because look, on the Jordan 13s tomorrow, on the Wheat 13 that are dropping tomorrow for exclusive access, they only gave 0 points. So you could have got the EA for free. Finish Line just handing out free dubs. Hey, my hat arrives tomorrow. Let's up and go. There we go. Straight to toe. Hey, and some of you guys are getting your hats pretty quick. I'm not going to lie.
Siri got that Ofeisu.
Did anyone get an updated tracking? Did your tracking updated? Let me know, chat. Did your tracking updated for your hats? If it did, let me know. It looks like some people are getting their hats today, tomorrow, in the next couple days. I don't know. Some people said the end of the week. Let me know, though. Let me know. But I'm glad. If you guys get your hats, by the way, if you guys get your Rafi Collects or your Collection Family hats, please tag me on Twitter. Or excuse me, not on Twitter, on Instagram. Tag me on Instagram. I will repost your tag. Okay? So if you tag me, once you guys get your hats in, and if you tag me on Instagram, I will repost it because I want to see how many people receive their hats. Mine updated from the to the 28th from the 27th. Okay. Some people said 28th. Okay. Some people says 28th. Some people said today, tomorrow. Mine says 27th. Okay. Hopefully you guys get it before then. When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is this Thursday? I don't know what the date is. I feel like East Coast. Some of you guys East Coast people are going to get a little late because of Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's probably because of Thanksgiving break. 27. Mine gets on Wednesday. Okay. Mine arrives on the 28th. Did you ship them on horse and You're so dumb. Should arrive on the 28th. Okay. Most of you guys should be getting it next week. Mine says tomorrow, but it's still in Washington. Okay. You going for the No, I'm not, but I want to see how this shit drops. Do you think the shoe gonna do well? I feel like there was not enough, not hype, but not much like talks about this sneaker. Shipping should be faster than usual due to the holiday season. Yeah, I'm treating these released like a 4-to-1 track relay race. Sadly, I will not be getting it until 11/28. Okay, but once you guys get your hats, make sure you guys tag me on Instagram. All right. 21st we Gucci. Okay, so you're getting it tomorrow straight to tell. There you go. Love to see it. Mine says 28th, rescheduled for the 23rd. There you go. Love to see it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of your hats are going to fluctuate depending on where you live, and also depends how they scanned it, because you got to think about it. There's a lot of hats that I dropped off at the location. So it's going to be based off how they scan it, I guess. I don't know. You guys do your typical UPS. You know how that goes. There's either that or USPS, but I had to drop a couple from USPS because it was local, because some people from Washington actually bought some. So it transited to USPS. As long as mine comes with the April SBs, I'll allow the 28th. Okay. Why aren't you going for the shoe? I don't know. This was my first time, Liam. This was my first time hearing about the shoe the other day. So I'm trying to see how the shoe is gonna, how this shoe's gonna drop. But I'm on my way to the airport, fam. Have a happy Thanksgiving collection, fam. Raph, I'll try to tune in from out here. Much love and stay blessed. Casanova K, my boy Kaz, headed to the Philippines. Yo, have a safe trip, Cass. We do appreciate all your constant support every single day, even though you don't have to come on every day, man. We do appreciate you always tapping in with us. My boy Casanova Caden's headed back home to the Philippines with his family and his wife. So, hey, have a safe trip. Tell the family I said have a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you enjoy your time out there, man. For real, eat a lot of food. Enjoy the weather. I don't know how the weather. I think the weather out there in the Philippines is kind of shitty during the winter, but yeah, stay safe out there, man. Safe travels to you and your family, bro. We'll see you when you get back for sure. Definitely excited to see your pictures. You got to post shit on Instagram, Cass. You got to post shit on Instagram. Mine says tomorrow. Okay. Francesco says he gets his tomorrow. There you go. All right, we got a couple more minutes. We'll see how this drop goes. But if you guys don't mind, smash that like button. It's the week of giving, chat. It's the week of giving and saying thank you and being thankful for everybody that's around you, that is around your life, man. So it is the week of Thanksgiving. Dude, it's crazy because once Thanksgiving is over, some of you guys are blasting Christmas music. Some of you guys are out here blasting Christmas music. I'm sure some of you guys are going to be blasting Christmas music. Anybody blasting Christmas music after Thanksgiving or what? I do, my brother Raph, of course, man. Keep me up to date, man. I'll hit you up too. I don't know if I'll probably hit you up on Instagram since you probably won't have your phone. I'm off to Cambodia on Wednesday. There you go, Cushy Souls. Lunchbox. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Go for a size. No, Lunchbox. This is all pre-order, Lunchbox. So I think it should be an easy cop for anybody that wants it. Lunchbox. If you want this dunk, it's a pre-order. So if you buy the shoe, you're not going to be able to get it until next year. So I think it should be an easy cop since it's a pre-order. I think it should be okay. I blast Hanukkah music, Raph. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. There you go. I'm blasting Christmas music right now. There you go. Lewis. Lewis made it to the 1 year re-up. Says like and subscribe. Shouts my boy Lewis for the 12-month re-up. We appreciate that, Lewis. Thank you so much for the 12-month re-up, my guy. Thank you. But we got a couple more minutes, 6 more minutes. Dude, it's crazy just how slow. This is like, you realize like during this winter time, like I'm going to go Christmas shopping soon. I really am, because I need to start like just getting it out of my like, because I like to start Christmas shopping early. I hate doing shit last minute for Christmas shopping. So I don't know when you guys start doing Christmas shopping. Like, do you guys do Christmas shopping now? When do you guys do Christmas shopping? I feel like some of you guys do it last minute too. Lunchbox, thanks so much for the $2 donation. He says, I'm driving. Oh,
Go
man.
Size 12 Plaza.
Shout out my boy Lunchbox for the $2 donation. Are you on the road, man? Shout out my boy Lunchbox for the $2 donation. I know you're driving and donating. Yeah, dude. Yo, don't you have a partner? Do you have your partner with you, man? I promise you, I think this should be an easy cop, I believe. Last minute. But shout out my boy Lunchbox. Lunchbox is a truck driver. This man's out on the road right now. Dude, for me, like, imagine me truck driving. I don't think anyone in here could, personally, I don't think anyone here could like see me being a truck driver. It's gonna take me like 10 years to, you know, climb
I'm
up
driving.
there. Started Christmas shopping yesterday. Okay. I got to figure out what all my nieces and nephews want for Christmas. I don't know what they want. I don't celebrate, no kids either. Yeah, you're lucky because then you don't have to buy Christmas gifts for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, dude. I don't care about Christmas too much. It's just as long as my kids are happy. The wheel would be bigger than your wing part. There's a guy on YouTube that needs a booster seat to truck drive. I need like more than that. I need more than that. Need a ladder. My uncle has a trucking company. There you go. They make a lot of money, dude. I'm telling you guys, truck driving, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But obviously I'm assuming you need like a truck license to like drive an actual semi truck. Is this a Nike site? This is the actual their actual site for it. I don't think it's a specific. I'm assuming it's ran by Nike. I'm not sure. Booster seat and a couple phone books. Oh my gosh, that's so uncomfortable if you really think about it. RPK, a booster seat and a couple phone books. Rafi, thoughts on the Pokemon packs at Costco? You talking about the Halloween packs? A CDL license? Yeah, you need something. And you have to go through a whole like schooling for it, don't you, to get your license? Going to American Dreams Mall on Friday morning, chat. If someone here from New Jersey or NYC, pull up, let's chill. Shout out to my boy Jamie. Going to the America Dream Mall on Friday? Where's that? That's usually how it works, a CDL license. Okay. UPS driver in NY with new contract makes $150K a year. That is insane. A UPS driver in NY with new contract makes $150,000 a year. I can't imagine what a UPS driver goes through though. I honestly like, isn't being a UPS driver, isn't that shitty? I don't know what I would want to be like if like, you know what I'm saying? If I worked for like UPS or FedEx, I don't know if I want to be the driver or I would want to be the one that's just putting the boxes inside the truck. I'm a truck driver. I'm driving right now. That's it. Jersey Raf. Okay. I bet you it's super competitive now. I bet you like now how much like UPS drivers make. It's probably competitive. 6 figures going crazy. Yeah, and all you're doing is driving and dropping off packages, but it could be a whole dude. Mostly during the holiday season. Imagine how much how much those drivers go through. Drivers have more freedom. I'd probably go driver. Go driver. General manager of Buc-ee's gets started at $150K. Love my job at UPS. Easy money. Yeah. I mean, it just depends. I guess it just depends what you do. It's dangerous in Memphis. They get rated at stoplights. It's not shitty for $150K a year. Yeah, 100%. I mean, but sometimes there's always like some sort of like downfall and like, you know, on jobs sometimes. There's always something that people don't like about it. All right, there it goes. It's a pre-order. There's that white and gray pair and then the black and pink. All right, it's live. It's live. It's a pre-order, by the way. It's open. Site's open. Site's open. The pre-order. $222 is insane. You grabbing these? No. I wanted to see how the site was going to go, but it's a pre-order. But I don't think, let me see. I don't think you get the shoe until next year. No later than July 31st of 2024. That's the estimated delivery, estimated shipping. No later than July 31st of 2024. So this is not like just widely available. I think once they make the shoe, once they get the pre-orders in, then they start making the shoes. Yeah, July 2024. Big pass. Did anyone actually go for these? It depends on where you live. Yeah. $25 shipping, so $250 for shoes, SMH. Dude, $25 again for shipping. I think the thing is, you guys got to realize, like, I could see why, like, shipping is expensive depending where you live. But, I mean, I feel like $25 is, like, isn't that the average price of shipping, though? Fulfillment time is wild. Yeah, not till next year. It's probably because they don't have the shoes made yet. That's my assumption, is that they probably don't have the shoes made yet. So if you want them, you get your shoes by next year. But like I said, you're not going to get it until next year. I'd say $15 is average shipping. Ravi, you switched up your room? I did. I'm changing my entire room setup, I think. Like, I want to try something different. I want something simple in my room. I think that's what I'm going to do for my room. Like, we're changing it up a little bit in this room. We're gonna change the entire setup. Nike and RTFKT line. I bought the Crypto Kicks IRL last year, and they kept pushing the release date like 4 months. Golly. Undefeated raffle for April SBs today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Undefeated raffle for April SBs today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So 10 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, I got to remind myself that because I want to sign up for it. I think you get charged now. So if you get the pre-order, you get charged now. That's how normally pre-order works, is that you buy the shoe and then you get it later because they basically use the shoe to go make the shoe, if that makes sense. Like, use your money, you know what I'm saying? Like, they use all the money that they get, and then they go and create the shoe. I'd assume so. I mean, that's how somewhat of businesses work. Realistically, who wears these, like, with what? Like some cyberpunk type fit. I mean, it's a dunk. It's technically a dunk. I call these like the dunks with like, it's like a dunk with a wide body kit. During holidays, the customers will give you gifts and got $25 tips. What's the hype about on these shoes? There's not much hype. I just found these out like 2 days ago. Actually, like almost basically like yesterday, I found out about these. One of the homies was talking about these, and I'm sure he wanted these to go for these today. So there it is. It's $50 for shipping if you want both. Yeah, I mean $25 for each, so $50. Roscoe got flamed on Twitter the other day for complaining about Ma Maniére 5 shipping prices. Well, I feel like when it comes to like shipping prices, I don't know why people are surprised, you know, because shipping prices have been like that for so long, you know, like even in the past, it was not a big deal, you know, like for instance, like I think the reason why is because people are upset because it's like they're already bumping up the retail price. So it's already expensive, but like shipping is like typically something that they can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they're trying to like, I don't know. I feel like shipping prices for like Ma Maniére, with Undefeated, Union, all those collaborated sites, any collaborated sites, like it's $25 is pretty typical for shipping. It's pretty typical. Made the mistake with pre-ordering on ALD 550s. Watch how fast they'll sell around the world. Made the mistake with pre-orders ordering ALDs 550s. Yeah, well, 550s ALDs, dude. I remember that type of drop. I think if you don't hit on the ALD raffle, right, they still make you pay, but they give you your money back. Shipping prices for every major drop is $25. Yeah, so it's not, people are upset because you pay so much for shipping for it. It takes 2 weeks. Yeah. It's typically 20. Yeah, I get it. But just like what Brittany says, like people are paying so much for shipping, but it takes like 2 to 3 weeks, you know? But at the end of the day, if I feel like in my eyes, if you know what you're getting into, then you shouldn't buy the shoe is what I'm trying to say here too. Like if you know that you're not going to get your shoe within like 2-3 weeks, then you should know like already, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you know, that bothers you, then you should just not get the shoe. You know, I get that, you know, people want to be a voice and put their voice out there to, you know, make a difference for everybody at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's going to change anything with how companies kind of run their shit. I don't think they're going to change unless there's a dramatic, you know, viral video from somebody on YouTube that, you know, goes off on companies about shipping. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to rock my Cyber Dunks while driving my Cyber truck. There you go. There you go. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are went for these, it should be an easy cop. It is a pre-order, so I don't think they're limited to anything. You can get any size you want to. So I don't know what the hype is all about on these. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I know a couple of you guys mentioned it about today. Raffle April SBs, Dunks on Undefeated, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. PST. I'm definitely going to be signing up for that. So if you're into sneakers, then $25 is too much for switching. You should probably get another hobby. April's on Undefeated raffles up. Kicking it with SB says. I thought someone said it's not till later. Kicking it with SB says it's up right now. So, but we're gonna end the stream here, chat. Happy Monday. All right, you guys know how Monday rolls around, dude. It's normally a chill day. It's gonna be a short week for a lot of us. I know it's a short week for my daughter because she's only for school for 3 days and then she's off on her Thanksgiving break. So guys, we'll be streaming tomorrow. We got the Wheat 13s and we'll see what happened else tomorrow. I think pre-order for the EA is going to be tomorrow for the for the 3s. So I think that's what we have tomorrow as well. But make sure you guys run it up. It's going to be a chill stream. It is a week of Thanksgiving. So you guys know how it goes. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to be prepping for Thanksgiving and get ready for your Thanksgiving break. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button on the way out. I cannot thank you guys enough once again for tapping in with us every single day on the stream. I know it's going to be a slow month for the end of November, but hopefully we get things better in December. So hit that like button, all right? Hit that like button. It's the week of giving, all right? Go give someone something this week. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're thankful for them. I'm thankful for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube if you guys are new. I love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Same time, same place. This is Rafi Collects. I'm out of here. Peace.